just poured a iced coffee. This is the Califia iced coffee. It's the mocha one. It's actually really nice. I've only ever had the original one, which I don't know what that one is called, but you know, the original coffee latte, I don't know what it is, but yeah, this one's really nice. I'm actually liking it. Anyways, I wanted to share with you something that I plan to do, as it's like the beginning of September, and I wanted to do like a monthly reset thing, because I've got certain goals and certain things that I want to kind of work on, or like certain habits that I want to work on and make better, basically. So I came up with my own little habit tracker routine thing, challenge if you want to call it, and I'm gonna just share it with you, because if you guys want to do it with me too, then that'll be great. We can do it together. It's like, I feel like it's more realistic to like a lot of the ones that I've seen, because I know that there's certain things that I do that is probably a bad habit, but like it's gonna take a while to kind of shake. Like for instance, not going on your phone first thing in the morning. Like I know that I do that. I know it's something that I need to stop doing, and I know that it's probably gonna be a day where like I go on my phone in the morning and I totally forget, like, oh shit, like I'm meant to be doing no phone for an hour, whatever it is. And I know I've seen some of the challenges and they're like, oh, if you like mess up, then you got to do it all over again. And I'm like, absolutely not. Like, we're human, we mess up. And if I get to like the last week of my challenge and I forget to do something, I am not starting that shit over again. Like, no, we're gonna just move forward and we're gonna do better the next day. So anyway, I'm just gonna read to you basically what I've come up with. I'm resting my coffee on my bed, so but yeah, so it's basically the 60-day good habits tracker for a productive daily routine. The aim of this challenge is to create good healthy habits morning and night that we can stick to for a lifetime after, for a healthy and happy lifestyle. I'll be filming and posting weekly updates to hold myself accountable and share with you guys how each week is going. I promise to be 100% honest and show my good and not so good days. So this will be like a little challenge series kind of thing, and then I will share with you how like each week's going. And I promise to like be 100% real with you guys as well. I'm not gonna like lie about it if I do fall off at one point or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna like film it also just to keep myself accountable as well. And I think it's good. I think it's a nice positive thing to do. Like I know that, like I said, there's loads of these kind of things going around and I love watching them. I love, like, I've done so many of other people's in the past, and like I just love doing them. So I thought I might as well just kind of tailor one to myself a bit more. And yeah, I'm actually on day 3 now, so I've already started this from the 1st of September, which is now the 3rd. So I'm gonna just read you what I've kind of put down. So morning routine: be out of bed by 8 a.m. the latest, which for me that's not a problem because I'm out of bed by like before 8 a.m. every morning anyway, pretty much. Like sometimes I'm up at 6, sometimes I'm up at 7. Like my body just wakes up super early naturally, so that's not gonna be a problem for me. No phone for the first hour of your morning. So put your phone on do not disturb or just turn it off or whatever. I basically put my phone on charge the night before, so then it's like charging up the whole night, and then I'll get up, do my morning routine, and then once I've done my morning routine, I'll turn my phone on and then get on with the rest of the day. The only thing is for that is the only time that I will have to use my phone is when I'm filming, because I do film on my phone. So if I'm recording like this to show you guys, I am gonna have to use my phone to film it, but I'll still keep it on do not disturb, and I'll still make sure that I don't check like socials and all that stuff as well. So yeah, that's the first thing. And then the to-do list for the morning routine is wake up, make bed, which I do anyway, write 5 things that you're grateful for this morning, which I do anyway, 10 minutes full body stretch followed by 10 minutes meditation. A lot of these things I already do, but it's not like every single day that I will remember to do like everything on point on time. Like some days I'll be like, oh, I didn't do this, and majority of the time I do it. But it's about creating habits. Like you want these habits to basically be the same way as you'd wake up in the morning and just go and brush your teeth without thinking about it. Like you wouldn't wake up in the morning and go, oh, I don't know if I want to brush my teeth today. Like, oh, I don't know if I want to get a bath today. Like you just naturally do these things. So the whole point of creating this is so we create these good habits and we make them into just everyday things without thinking about it. So we wake up in the morning, we make our bed without thinking about it, we go meditate, we go stretch, we go do all these things that just become natural to us, because over these 60 days we've created these habits, we've stuck to them, and now it's just a routine that we just do without thinking about it. So yeah, number 4, read one chapter of a book of your choice. I did try and read a motivational one because it just fits within this whole thing. But then I did think, actually, to be fair, like, just read whatever you want, because I know a lot of people have different like genres of books that they want to read. And for me, I've got like loads of motivational books, and I've got a couple fiction books now. And at the moment, I'm reading a fiction book, so I am going to continue that because I'm already halfway through. So I will continue that, but then I will start my my motivational book that I've got called 10x Rule, which I'll share with you, like some motivational books for you guys to pick up if you want in a minute. But yeah, so that's one of them. Obviously, you know, shower, brush your teeth, wash your face, then make a healthy, nutritious breakfast. So having a healthy, nutritious breakfast every morning, of your choice. I'm not a fan of things like porridge. I'm not a fan of like those kind of things. I don't really eat them. I prefer to have my savoury breakfast in the morning. So I like to have veggie sausages, like eggs. I might even make a sandwich. But yeah, like I just try to make it protein based, you know. And then I also have been loving these protein yogurts as well, but all this you will see in a video because I've already like posted in one of my food hauls, so you'll see like all the things I kind of speak about anyway. So yeah, that's the morning routine. So it's kind of like when you've done all of those 6 things, then you can turn your phone on. So however long it takes you, don't rush it, you know, don't think, oh, I need to get this done like super quickly. Like enjoy it, take your time, like just take as long as you need to get these things done. And then, you know, your phone's going to be there. It's going to be there. It's not going nowhere. You've got the whole day to use it. So that's kind of just how I saw this. And yeah, I'm excited to do it. I mean, I've been doing it 3 days now and it's good. I'm enjoying it. So hopefully if you guys do it, you will enjoy it too. And obviously let me know in the comments if you do want to try it, if you are going to do it, because then we can have something to talk about. So yeah, and then you've got 15 to 30 minutes of exercise a day. This includes walking, stretching, cycling, yoga, cleaning, and getting your steps in around the house. Because I'm aware that not everyone can get out of the house. Me currently, I've been in for 3 weeks because I've had really bad back problems. I haven't been able to walk for the first like 2.5 weeks, and I'm just like starting to recover a bit better now, but I'm still not able to go out and do like walking and stuff like properly. So I have kind of thought like it's not just about going to the gym, it's not just about like going for runs and stuff. Some people can't do that, you know, especially if you've got health issues or you've got kids or whatever it is. Then cleaning is a good exercise. That gets your steps in around the house. It's a good thing to do. So that all counts, 15 to 30 minutes of that each day. And limit alcohol. Now, I don't drink alcohol, so for me that's not going to be a problem. Like, I don't drink at all. But ideally, I would say cut it out. But I understand that sometimes people, that's their fun at the weekend or whatever, and you go out with friends, you want to have a little drink. So I say limit alcohol and choose only one day of the week or the weekend to have that treat. So, you know, it will defeat the object if you have a drink like 2-3 times in a week and then you're still doing the rest of stuff. It's kind of like, well, there needs to be balance, be in moderation. So I say pick one day of the week or one day of the weekend and have that as a treat day. So you know, try to go for like low carb, low sugar drinks, and just limit yourself to like a few. So 2, 3, like 3, still have a good time, but like you don't want to get plastered, you know what I mean? You don't want to like just get absolutely blackout drunk and then the next day you won't feel like doing anything, feel like shit, and you won't want to do the rest of the challenge, you know, for that next day or 2, or however long it takes you to recover from a hangover. So yeah, ideally don't drink, but if you do, then yeah, that's like kind of the rule that I kind of put in here. 1 to 2 litres of water a day. You can get like really cute water bottles on Amazon as well that have like motivational timelines on it and stuff, so they're pretty cool. I'm gonna order one of them myself actually, because I don't know where my water bottles have gone, but I've just lost them and I don't know where they've gone. So I think I've like left them at work and all these other places over the time, and don't know. But anyway, so that's like literally the daytime routine. And then the night routine is literally just doing something for yourself. So creating a night routine to just relax and unwind from the day that you've had, just to reflect and just really feel like yourself and feel like how you're feeling currently at this time of the day, and how you felt in the like throughout the day and stuff. So I've just put like a few little ideas to kind of give you an insight of what kind of things I'm talking about. So create a night routine for yourself where you can relax and unwind, whether that be taking a bubble bath, creating like a skincare routine, meditating, watching a movie, reading, or even just like hanging out in the living room with your family or a friend or something, and just doing something that like you just enjoy. Me personally, like I love doing my night routine. Like my night routine is simple, but it suits me. Like I will read in the night time. I'll set myself like a nice bath. I like to put candles on, I like to put my little lights on in my room, and then pick like a nice funny film or like a cozy film. But to be fair, I love thrillers, so thrillers and horrors are my go-to films. So a lot of the time I will just throw in a horror or a thriller and get into bed, get super scared, and then not be able to sleep for the whole night. But yeah, that's me. And then like stretching as well. Stretching I do every night before bed and every morning. And it just helps me to sleep as well, and I wake up feeling much better in the morning stuff. So yeah, like just find what you enjoy, create yourself a night routine, and just do a couple things. You haven't got to go crazy and like do everything in one night, but just pick like 1 or 2 things to just do. And yeah, that's your night routine. And then lastly is create a bedtime schedule. Try and I don't know if is it schedule or schedule, because I hear people say it differently and I don't really know. But yeah, anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, create a bedtime schedule. Try and stick to the same time every day. 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night. No phone 1 hour before scheduled bedtime. So for me, I turn my phone off between either 10 or 11 p.m. For me to wake up at 8, I'll have to turn my phone off at 11 p.m. to be asleep by 12 to get that full 8 hours. But 11 o'clock is late for me. Like, let me tell you, I am a early bird. Like, I wake up super early and I go to bed super early. I'm like a baby. Like, I'm in bed by 7 sometimes. No joke, I'm in bed by 7 sometimes. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm an early bird. So for me, I probably will be in bed way before 11. So I'm definitely gonna get more than 8 hours of sleep for me. But yeah. And that's pretty much it. So I just basically writ it out. I writ it out like this. And yes, got a little chart, day 1, day 2, day 3, all up until October the 31st. And each day I just tick it off, and then I know that I've completed it. Obviously I was written here, like obviously I appreciate that this can't be the case for everyone depending on work schedules, etc. But just do what you can. So I've created a little chart here of everything that I've went over in the video, so you guys can screenshot it. Okay, so I've got a few books that I want to share with you guys. These 2 I've already read, these 2 I haven't yet. But let's start with the motivational one. So the first one I read was The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and this book is so good. It's basically, so I'll read you like a bit of the back of what it kind of is about and that, yeah. So resilience, happiness and freedom coming from knowing what to care about, and most importantly what not to care about. This is a masterful philosophical, couldn't quite get what that said then for a minute, and practical book that will give readers the wisdom to be able to do just that. So the opposite of every other book: don't try, give up, be wrong, lower your standards, stop believing in yourself, follow the pain, and oh yeah, kill yourself. Each point is profoundly true, useful and more powerful than the usual positivity. It doesn't really give you what the book's about on here. This is just like reviews from other like writers and stuff. But basically the moral of the story is that just not to give a fuck, like just to care less about things, care less about what people think, and just do you. Like, we tend to care about what people think way too much, and like that needs to stop. Like, if you want to do something, do it. Like, if you stop worrying about what people think, like, oh well, I don't know if I'm gonna try this new thing because I might fail at it, or I'm scared of judgment, or I'm scared of this. And I do that a lot. Like, I can admit that I do it a lot, and I know that a lot of people do it. You know, you guys can probably relate. So this book just says, like, basically to not give a fuck. And it's not saying like not give a fuck as in like just become this super selfish, like horrible person. I don't care about anybody and I'm doing what I want to do regardless. Obviously not. And like, it also gives you activities to do at the end of like the chapters and stuff, which I really like. So yeah, read this. I got through this really quick. I think I got through this in a few days actually. So yeah, love that. And what else have I got for you? Atomic Habits. This one has probably got to be by far my favorite out of the motivational books. There's one left that I haven't read yet, but out of the first one, this one has got to be by far my favorite, Atomic Habits. It's about creating good habits and breaking bad ones. So part of what I've been speaking about, this whole routine, this whole challenging, this whole like creating good habits and breaking bad ones, that has literally come from this book. I got so much inspiration from this book. Like, honestly, I kid you not, like, it is so freaking good. Like, I've read a lot of motivational books, yeah. I've read The Secret, I've read all the like recommended ones on socials and stuff. Like, I've read them all, and by far these two have been the best. It's basically an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. Tiny changes, remarkable results. So a few things that the author said in the book is the 1% rule. So do 1% of something each day. So work towards, say like for instance, you're doing a project, you're working on a project for your career and stuff. Doing 1% of that each day is gonna help you to become more successful than trying to do like 10,000 things at once and becoming overwhelmed and then failing because you're putting too much on yourself. So just making that 1% change each day is what is gonna build you the remarkable results and get you to where you want to be in your life, in your career and stuff. So that's why it says tiny changes, remarkable results. It's not about trying to do like 10 things at once. It's not about trying to like do this and do that. I'm trying to do all these things, because that's going to overwhelm you and you're probably more than likely going to give up after a while. So just doing little things like reading one page of a book each day, writing one thing you're grateful for, like planning one thing that you want to work towards. Do you know what I mean? Like little things like that create remarkable results. And I've been putting into practice a lot of stuff in this, and I'm telling you, like, it has changed my mindset so much. I'm really hot. I don't really, can you see, like, my face is really, it's quite hot, but I think it's a jumper, but I love it. It's so cute, guys. Look, it's Snoopy. So cute. But yeah, great book. And it's got not challenges. It's got, what's the word I'm looking for? It's got exercises. Yeah, so it's got exercises to do at the end of each chapter. And the chapters are very good as well. They're not super long, which is good, because I can't stand it when like a chapter goes on forever. You're thinking, oh, when's the next chapter gonna, begin? But this is, yeah, chapters are a good amount of time. It's very easy to read. I mean, I got through this very quickly as well. Absolutely loved it, and it's changed my life already. And I'm not saying that, like, it genuinely has. And take it from me, like, I'm a person who's been trying to get my shit together for a long time, and like these two books are by far the best. So yeah, definitely check them out and give them a read. So next out of the motivational books is the 10x rule. Now this is the one that I haven't actually quite got into reading yet, but I am gonna read it after I finish Malibu Rising. So the contents of the book is, why is the 10x rule? What is the 10x rule? Why the 10x rule is vital? What is success? Success is your duty. There is no shortage of success. Assume control for everything. 4 degrees of action. Average is a failing formula. 10 times goals. Competition is for sissies. Breaking out of the middle class. Obsession isn't a disease, it's a gift. Go all in and overcommit. Expand, never contract. Burn the place down. Fear is a great indicator. The myth of time management. So that's the contents of this book, and yeah, I'm excited to read it. It looks good. It's got really good reviews and stuff, so yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with this one once I've finished it. And yeah, that's everything I've got for the motivational books. The next book that I'm so excited to read is this, Verity, Colleen Hoover. This is a fiction book, but I have seen this literally everywhere, like on all socials, on bloody everybody that's like on socials has been talking about it, and apparently it's like amazing. So I'm gonna read this one after, probably read 10X first, and then I'll read this like last. But yeah, excited to read this. I just love mixing up fiction and motivational books, because fiction helps to open up your imagination. Like, I literally love reading a fiction book and sitting there and picturing the characters and making up my own scenes. Like, I'm picturing the house and what this person looks like, and like, it's just fun. Like, I love reading fiction books. So yeah, that's the books I've got lined up so far. And yeah, that's all I've got for you for recommendations today. But it is now going on 2:30 and I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm gonna go make lunch. But please do let me know if you do want to do that challenge as well. Do let me know if you're going to try it, and do let me know if you guys have read any of these books that I've been talking about, and let me know how you found them and stuff, especially if you've read the 10X rule and if you've read this. Let me know how they are, because I haven't read them yet, so no spoilers please though. But yeah, let me know. And I hope you guys have a lovely day, whatever time it is in the world for you. And yeah, stay blessed, stay positive, and know that you guys are amazing, and don't let anybody or anything change that thought for you.